The Soviet Union itself is no more.
The United States military has begun strikes.
Light them all up.
Считаю, что для современного мира однополярная модель не только неприемлема, но и вообще невозможна.
Народные республики Донбасса обратились к России с просьбой о помощи. Мною принято решение о проведении специальной военной операции.
Russian military is taking chips from dishwashers and refrigerators to fix their military hardware. Russia's industry is in tatters.
Putin is now isolated from the world more than he has ever been.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of our viewers and listeners around the world. Coming to you live today, not from Moscow, but from, that's right, the East is red, China.
Did you go on the long march?
Yes, it's the 90th anniversary of, I think it was the 90th anniversary, 90th anniversary of the Long March. So I went at the starting point today and went to the museum and learned a whole bunch. And it's been amazing. Of course, for those who don't know, I'm still in a cast and on crutches, but that didn't stop me from getting out there. And Chinese were like, you have the spirit of the Long March volunteers and the Red Army. And I said, take me to fucking Berlin and Paris and Washington and London. We're going to take them all out. So in China. Good to see you. How are you, Sarah? Beautiful as always.
Doing well, thank you. We just crossed our 500,000 milestone yesterday. I think.
There it is.
Right in the middle of the day. Yeah, it was awesome. Super excited for that. But I guess it happened on the day of Mao's Long March, so I'm happy to share that day with Mao. But other than that, things are still chaotic, but a little bit more mentally manageable, I think.
Yeah, no, definitely. Listen, resistance is winning. I don't care what anyone says.
Become very clear.
It's very clear at this point, and I have no idea, but I really think that I think that I think Trump is sick. I think he's got some issues.
Yeah,
I think he's in decline.
I think they all got some issues, though.
For sure. So today,
yes,
we've got
speaking of resistance,
we got a special guest today.
Special guest.
And I know that you love Iraq. We were there together. I want you to introduce our beloved guest.
This is my very special friend. Everybody knows that I have like a very weird affinity for Iraq. And I don't think that enough people talk about Iraq. You go look at the DDG page right now. It's like Iran, Iraq, all the way down. And so I'm really, really excited to welcome a member of the PMF's media team, the Iraqi resistance, who I mean, Chris, obviously, but I couldn't be prouder of. I'm sure you are just beaming, watching them sort of end this occupation, this decades-long occupation. And we're going to talk to someone who has been a part of that for the entire duration. Abu Ali!
Welcome, Abu Ali.
Salaam alaikum to Christopher, to Sarah. Best regard. And I want to say hi to all the people who watch us from different country. If it's morning for them, good morning. If it's night, good night for them. I know that a lot of people from USA, from UK, they watch us, and we are not enemy of these people. We are enemy just for the administration of this country. We have a lot of friends from different country, and I know that they support us in front of while we are facing the Epstein collection.
That's right. We're all fighting against the Epstein regime together. The Epstein coalition, they're going down. That's right.
Inshallah, Habibi. First of all, I want to tell you that the situation is in Iraq everything is good. If you hear some sound of explosion, maybe while we do this live, we will hear such things. This explosion is just targeting the USA bases in Iraq, or it's targeting the places who the NATO soldier that it's hidden on it.
Yes, for sure. Why don't you tell us, let's start, give us a rundown. What's going on? What's happened in the past 4 weeks? How have things changed?
Actually, the situation of Iraq is between Iran and Israel. And Israel, it started the war. While Israel started the war, there is a reaction from some group and resistance in Iraq that they believe that this war is not just the war of Iran, it's just like the war of the world. And you know that a lot of people, they support Iran because Iran was not started the war. Israel and America has started the war. Even Trump say that I am peacemaker and I am the man that I should get Nobel reward because I am the peacemaker. But it's that it's not true. Just like a joke, because who started the war? He don't deserve such a gift. And while America started hitting Iran, and some groups started to hit American bases in Iraq. They have so good life in Iraq. Before that, a lot of company that they take investment, just like Chevron, one of the most biggest company for gas, they get contract and they kick the ass of Russian company, what is Look Oil, and they started to work. Yes. And you know that American have good influence here in Iraq because they build a lot of non-government organization. They support a lot of politics and so on. That's why they have good power. But when the war is started, they escape. They couldn't do anything. Even the civilian, the people who work as in the press, the people who work in another field, they threaten their life because Trump don't care about that. Trump care just about what did the Israel say to him. He pushed the American people in a war that they don't want it. And you know that this man that he withdraw from Trump administration. I don't know his name. He was an
Joe Kent.
anti-terrorist.
Okay.
Yes, he said that it's not, Iran was not threatening us. Why did we start the war against them? That's it. That's make American people and risky life. You know, every day American embassy in Baghdad, they share news and threaten, be careful, don't go outside. Don't. This situation, it was not exist in Iraq before the war started. This situation happened for American people in Iraq. It started just when Trump started the war.
That's right. Let's take a step back. I want you, before I bring, I know Sarah has a long list of questions. I want you to give us, no, for sure. I mean, come on. I want you to give us the rundown of what happened prior to this unfolding. We know that over the past few years, Iraqi government has asked repeatedly for United States to remove its military bases, not to cut diplomacy or relationship, but to not have a military presence in Iraq because of the destabilization that it has had. What's going on with that, and what led to that?
Brother, you know, in 2011, America said that we will withdraw from Iraq, okay? And after in 2016, they say that they do mistake because we are a rich company and they want to steal our oil. They return back, okay? And the funny thing is, when you ask them, why did you stay in Iraq? They say, we want to destroy ISIS. Okay, ISIS is finished. Why did they stay? They say, okay, we are advisor to training Iraqi people how to fighting. This is so funny story because, you know, any country who get a train from America, like Afghanistan army, they withdraw in 1 hour, okay? You know what happened in Afghanistan. Why we should take experience from America that they build army like Afghanistan army and they withdraw in 1 hour and Taliban come and take all Afghanistan? It's a big lie. It's not true because we saw all these army that get trained from NATO. They will not withstand the situation in the war. Okay, this is first of all. The second thing is we are country that we get fight in all our life. If you return to the history, you know that every 10 years in Iraq there is war. Will you learn me how to use AK? I use AK when I was child. Okay, Saddam Hussein enter us in a 3 war. It means that every Iraqi child know how to use. What you will learn me? Okay, it's a big lie. Even this airplane that we bought it by our money, it's under control of NATO. We cannot fly with this airplane without permission from them. Just imagine, Iraq now is under all the sky is fully withdrawn from America and Israel. And even the prime minister said that we will accept that all bases, Iraqi bases, get attacked from unknown. Okay, they should defend about themselves, but we cannot fly with this airplane because it's under control of NATO, and they make coding in order that Iraqi people cannot use it. And the funny things, our military arsenal, before that it was Russian airplane. They didn't accept that the Russian airplane get fixed or calibration, because you know that every airplane should get some fix scan and so on every 2 years, just like repair. And they didn't accept that because Russia is under sanction and Iraq cannot use this airplane. Okay, just imagine, you give me airplane, I cannot use it just in permission. And you didn't accept that we repair our airplane that we bought it before from Russia. Just imagine this situation.
It's not a free country. It's an occupied country in a way. It still has an
occupation.
occupation.
We are totally occupied. Why did you think that we are fighting? We are reaction. We are not action. Do you think that we are crazy that we love weapon and we carry weapon? We are reaction because they try to control everything. That thanks God that the air is come from God, not from them. Otherwise, we will pay taxes for that, for America.
It's true. It's true.
Yes.
Sarah, take it away.
Well, you brought up growing up and learning how to use an AK, and I know we talked about it a little bit when I was with you in Iraq, but tell us just a little bit about what it was like growing up during the American occupation, and then we'll bring it back to today.
Sorry, I didn't understand you. Sarah, can you repeat the
What
question?
was it like being a young Iraqi during the American occupation in the beginning, 2003?
2003, we open our eyes, we see the American, they say that we come with democracy and the freedom. It is so nice term, okay? Everyone, when he listen about democracy and the freedom, he will be happy. Oh my God, we will be free. America will bring us the best company in the world. But what we saw it was Al Qaeda in front of us. Every day there is bombing inside Iraq. And they bring all the terrorists, they make us just like a magnetic to bring all terrorist group to fight inside Iraq, to make Iraq as just like a first line to fight terrorists. Okay. And it was, by the way, while I talking with you, PMF get attacked now in Jorf al-Sakhar, north of Babel. And they attack all the Iraqi not Iraqi forces. They don't attack just PMF. They attack Iraqi army. Before 1 week ago, America hit Iraqi army. 7 soldiers died. Ministry of Iraqi Defense shared that in official statement that they said we get attacked and 7 Iraqi soldiers die. One of them, he has captain degree, okay, rank. And they attacked before 2 days in Mosul. Iraqi police, Ministry of Interior, they attacked this place, and 2 Iraqi soldiers from Ministry of Interior, they died. Before that, America say we are targeting the pro-Iranian groups. What about Iraqi army? Are they pro-Iranian groups or what? Okay, they attack Iraqi police. Are they launching drone and rocket as they give cause always? These groups attack us and we attack them. It's not true, because they attack Iraqi army. They attack police. What is that? Can you classify me? What is that, please? About our childhood, I told you when we was teenager, we faces American army in front of us. We think that they really want to give us freedom and democracy. But in the reality, we didn't see that. We say Al Qaeda, first version of terrorist group, ISIS, that Trump say that we invade ISIS because Obama say that we make ISIS, okay? And we say just war, and how to steal our money. That's it. We didn't see anything from America, actually. And this is my message to all people who watch us. Don't trust America. Even they say La ilaha illallah, there is no God, just God. We don't trust them. Even they write in God we trust, don't trust them at all, because they are big liar.
Well, I do want to talk about a little bit about the withdrawal and ceasefire agreement, but before that, I want to remind everybody, maybe you can need a sip of water. We're getting you really excited, but and this video will probably get you just as much excited. But I do want to remind our viewers of what the Iraqi resistance did to the base at Victoria. Obviously, that's the highlight reel of taking out the Black Hawk helicopter. But why don't you tell us a little bit about the agreement that you reached to allow NATO to withdraw? And even during that ceasefire agreement, the Americans attacked, now this time, the PMF as well as the Iraqi armed forces. How did that agreement come about, and how did it go?
First of all, we don't have any agreement with them. What did they share it? It was not true. They picking from us to stop the operation till they uploaded their things and their issue to withdraw from Iraq. We didn't make any. And we don't talk to them directly, because I told you before that we don't trust them. There is Iraqi politics man, some groups that they want to make ceasefire, But actually, we didn't stop. You see, every day there is attacking inside the Victoria. A lot of bases still get attacked. And actually, we make just ceasefire about United Embassy. And before I say United Embassy, we don't talk about the diplomatic people, because our watcher, they should know well that there is Union 3. It's a basis near the United Embassy, more than 5,000 soldiers inside it from the special forces. And they have inside the embassy, there is air system defense called Syria, okay? And they have also Avenger 2 inside the USA embassy. Just imagine, they are diplomatic place, but they put air system defense, okay? And it is not for self-defense, because no one attacked them before that, okay? And they have more than five, let me say five airport inside the embassy, okay? And they have more than 10,000 workers. Just imagine that, okay? I don't know what did they work inside Iraq. I want to understand. Did they help us to make nuclear energy to help our electricity? Since they entered to Iraq from 2003 till now, we are suffering from electricity. The electricity is not stable, okay? And we are suffering so bad situation in service issue. They didn't bring for us KBR to build the country. They didn't bring for us the company. They just bring the company who can store our oil. You will never hear from them that they help us in electricity issue. Or and if you say that the Iraq is not stable, it's not true. Since 2018 till now, there is no war inside Iraq. Okay, and no one attacked the American. We started to attack American just when they broke the engagement rule. That's it.
Iran has been combing through the people and finding Mossad operatives and people, just bad actors and whatnot. How is that been going on in Iraq as well? Have you guys found any intelligence cells or people working for the enemy?
Actually, all the American that they say that we are NGO, or they cover by term of Democracy Institute, Washington Institute, all of them, they collect information for the resistance or the people who make hate speech against America in order to kill them in the future. And I will give you example. About 4 months ago, and I can provide DD Geopolitic after we finish the live by picture, that we captured, not we as resistance, Iraqi police stop car with MP5, 4 people. They look like not Iraqi people, not like Tom Cruise with the green eyes, and they stop them, and yes, and they say to them, "What are you doing here? Do you have permission? Why did you filming this street?" Okay, they said we are diplomatic troops. Okay, and they say, "Okay, give us ID." They give them ID. It was really written diplomatic, USA diplomatic. Okay, and they write also that no one can search this car. It's under Ministry of Foreign Affairs of America and so on. But what they are doing there? Okay, did the diplomatic carry MP5? This is the first time in my life I see diplomatic people. This is the reality. The American, and you hear every day. Today I hear news about inside Russia that there is someone work in UK embassy and they kick his ass out because he want to collect information. This is the same situation inside Iraq. A lot of intelligence, French as example, they work hardly to collect information, especially in Diyala, and they bring their troops just like a military fighter, and we saw them in our eyes, okay, in Diyala and Kirkuk. UK also, they come as United Nations sometime with label. By the way, United Nations, they deny this, and they say, no, it's not true, but they use their car, okay? And they say that we are organization, USADT, and so on. But the reality, they are just intelligence groups that they collect information about economy, about security, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
And I will give you a funny example. 5 people from Poland. I cannot speak Poland, just one word, masz kurwa. And they captured them in a Tahrir Square. 5 person. They've captured them, Iraqi police, and they take their passport and they make video and picture for demonstration against America inside Baghdad. What are they doing? Even now we are in a war, and all the embassies say to their visitor, please don't travel in Iraq. It's not safety country, okay? What they are doing inside demonstration, okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, absolutely. It's very. This was reported.
Yes.
These Polish were reported as being Mossad, possibly Mossad agents.
Of course. Yes.
Yeah.
I cannot say which intelligence specific, but most of them they collect information, and you know that all the Europe country they have this joint venture together, and they share this information by all of them. Yes, we know exactly. Yes. They cover by non-organization groups and so on, and this is so bad situation.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Sarah.
By the way, I cannot read the.
You don't need to read it. They're not asking you anything yet. We'll tell you.
We'll tell you. I want to ask you. We've posted a lot of videos. There's a lot of information coming out. First and foremost, number one, a lot of Iraqi people, like people throughout the region, are giving money.
Oh, we have a video.
Yes, let's throw it up. Let's throw it
up.
I'll come back.
In 2014.
المنصور الأولي الصوت الحيدري كبر حيدر بينا عزم للمهدي المنتقم واللي قابل علي يخسر شما تنوي على الحرب تنهار وتنغلب ذكرك حرب برعب خيبر حيدر 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 ذل الهزيمة لك وأنا الفقار لي وسر انتصاري من يا مرتضى علي ذل الهزيمة لك وأنا الفقار لي سر انتصاري من يا مرتضى علي.
So we have these reports. Amazing video, by the way. Amazing.
It's the music that gets me so amped every time.
Of course. So we have reports of a lot of people giving money, giving their goods, and we have a good event.
We have border with Iran 1,500 kilometers. Okay, a lot of Iraqi people, tribes, they make relation with both of us, especially in the border. We have some people who marry from Iran, they marry from Iraq. This is first of all. We have the same nationality, same language sometimes. Okay, a lot of nationality inside Iraq, they speak Persian, just like Persian. Okay. The second thing is in 2014, when the war started against ISIS, no country support us. No one give us weapon. No, we ask USA because we have a contract with them to support us with F-16, Phantom 16. Okay, because we pay for that, and we ask them. We have war against ISIS. Please give us this airplane as soon as possible. This is Noor al-Maliki, the prime minister, said about this story. He talked with Obama about that inside the car, but they didn't give us this weapon. They say, no, we are sorry, we cannot. You should waiting list and so on. They say, please give us from the used one, not from the new one. They refuse, okay? And that time, Iran open all the border and support us by weapon. Not just like that. They sent all the advisor from IRGC, from the army, to train Iraqi people and so fight with them. Some of the fighters come from Iran and fighting against ISIS. ISIS, those people who threaten Europe, who threaten America, who threaten all the world, okay? And they want to distract all the humanity. That's why we support Iran. We are not agent for Russia. We are not agent for Iran. We are supporting the humanity. You know what did they do in Bandar Abbas in this school? More than 160 child die from the American airplane. And today is Imam Sistani. He's the most biggest religion Shia man inside Iraq. He said that I will donate to build this school that is bombed from USA. Okay, it is so nice movement from our leaders, especially the religion leader, to help Iranian. We will not forget what did Iran do for us. We will never forget General Qasem Soleimani, the man who defeated Al-Qaeda in Syria and he defeated ISIS in Iraq. We don't remember American general who helped us. We are sorry. We don't remember an NATO general who helped us to fighting ISIS. We just remember that Russia sent Sikhoy to fight ISIS in Syria. We remember Iran opened the border for and opened the store of weapons to us. That's it. That's what I remember it. We cannot lie about the history. I cannot say something that not happened.
Yes. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. What do you think we are waiting? Is there a possibility that that Ayatollah Sistani will give a fatwa to get involved and to defend Iran? Is that a possibility, you think?
Everything could happen. I cannot speak instead of him, of absolutely, and I cannot give answer about this question. But let me say, my experience, no one believed that in 2014 that he will give fatwa just like order for his follower to fatwas mean just like order, okay, for his follower to fighting. But then when it happens, it's happened. Maybe when the situation go worse and worse, maybe we will see that. It's not so far.
Yeah.
I have a video from down south with the tribes. I wanted you to take a look at that and tell us what's going on here, because these videos have been people really love these videos of the tribes. This is one of the tribes down south with the Iranian and Yemeni consul and a diplomat, I believe.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح رأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح رأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح.
So we're seeing the tribes starting to gather. Can you tell us what's going on and what the tribes are doing, where they are? Just tell us more about them.
Yes, Sarah, actually, this video is in Nasriya. It is south of Iraq. And the people have emotion with Iran and with all resistance groups and to support them. And they take their weapon just to say message for the Iran and for the world and to America especially, that if they do any bullshit, sorry for this word, movement against Iran, we are ready to fight with them in the ground, not just by giving money, not just by donation or something. We are ready to fight by our weapons. This is the message of them. And behind this clip, it was the sound of Shaheed Imam Khamenei. He took holy things from Quran about this video. All the people, the big mistake that America did it in Iraq, sorry, in Iran, that they don't know that Shia people, they are looking forward to be martyred, and they are looking forward to be shaheed because they think they will be mortal, just like Imam Hussein. If you read the history, I think Trump he didn't read the situation in a nice way or with reality. He think that he will kill Imam Khamenei, the Kurdish groups that inside Kurdistan will attack from this position. The people that they share in Twitter X, they think all this, the follower of Pahlavi, they are representative of the Iranian people, but this is not the truth. Some account, it's not representative of all the people. And the funny things when they give them the video for Trump and say those people, they demonstration inside Tehran and they supported the regime. They say no, it's not true. It's AI. It's a funny things, really funny things. Okay. I think he do a big mistake. America want to escape from this. What did they do it? And he cannot understand what should he do because he's under pressure from Epstein collection by Netanyahu. He threatened him by more and more from Epstein. And who win? Every citizen in America now, he pay more money for his car. Why? The food has become more higher and the price 3 times. Why? Just in order that Netanyahu don't want the Iranian regime stay in their position. This is one issue. American people should be go to the street and demonstrated against this administration and say, stop. We don't want to fight instead of another country. Why should I pay more money for my benzene? In order just Netanyahu sleep well and his wife from Poland, this Sharmuta should sleep well. It's a funny. I'm sorry for this word. Maybe some people under 18 they watch us. I am really so sorry about this word, but actually this is the reality. I am so sorry to talk in such way. This is not my style, but in order the people understand the situation, the really situation in the Middle East. Do you know that the sky is closed in Qatar and Dubai and Saudi Arabia and all these countries? Go and open the price oil every day and see the price oil. And he think when he go on the Twitter by truth, sorry, because he don't use the Twitter, he don't trust Elon Musk. Explosion now in Baghdad. Explosion now in Baghdad near the Victoria base. Okay, while we are talking, I hope that you listen to it, but it's not so clear. I think that the world should understand that. All the sky is closed, all the transport things. Just imagine today China, they are suffering to shipping to ship because of Trump, not because Iran want war or something like that. I think the economy situation it's become bad than Corona time, because in Corona time the price of oil didn't reach this amount of level of a price. Okay.
Tell us a little bit more about what's going on in Iraqi Kurdistan. There's nightly strikes on Erbil, on American positions, as well as separatist positions. Tell us a little bit more about what's going on up there.
Actually, Kurdish people are our friend. We respect them. And a lot of fighter and resistance, they are Kurdish in the background. It's not mean that we are, Christopher say me, yes. And a lot of people, they are Kurdish and they respect the Kurdish people. Our problem is with the administration in Kurdistan. But thanks God, there is a message from the wife of Iraqi president that he's Kurdish. She writes so nice message. She said that we don't want to interference in the problem of Iran because we know what happened for YPG in Syria. They left us to face Al-Qaeda alone, and they make us just like a cheese game. Okay, they move the soldier when they want, and they left us when they want. That's why we don't want to be, again, let me say, gun for some administration. And we don't trust America to be, again, that we are part of them.
Yes, and do you see, I want to piggyback off that question. Do you see some difference between Barzani and Erbil and Talabani and Suleimania, or are they united in this kind of perspective?
Actually, the Iraqi resistance, they are so justicey. They love justicey. They hate Soleimani and the Hawk and Erbil. They deal with them as actually, yes. And actually, they hate not Soleimani, Peshmerga. They hate just the, let me say, the terrorist group that is called Bejak, Komale, and so on, that they want to. They make a problem in the border by sending a weapon, by helping the Israeli, CIA, Mossad to enter to the border. And sometimes they become just like a mafia that they want to, they do some duty for some intelligence.
Why don't we take it? I want to ask you about Syria. The leader of the PMF recently, I guess it was a week or two ago, said if you go in to mess with Hezbollah, speaking to Jolani, then we will come to Syria and we will take back Deir ez-Zor and we'll take back a few other places and whatnot. What's the situation going on with?
It was not PMF. It was Qatar Sayyid al-Shuhada, and after 2 days, the Iraqi resistance group also shared such things. You know that Jolani is the tools of USA by putting some perfume for him from Trump, and you know how they deleted him from the terrorist group. Just imagine Al-Qaeda, that they destroyed the New York bridge in 9/11. They become a friend of USA just in case that this man he become a friend of. A shame of all. I want to talk to the family, that their family who die inside this operation of terrorist operation in New York. How did they accept that Trump, let me say, Trump said that we delete him from, he was a representative of Al-Qaeda branch in Syria, and now he become a friend of them, and it's really painful, I think, for the family who die in New York. And we threaten him because we think that he's a tool of America, and they can move him just like a robot or drone, that they can move him as they want. That's why we give him a threat. And if you play by your tell and you want to go to help Israel, you know that before when the war started against the Syrian rebel, we said that they are tools of America and CIA. No one believed us. We said that those groups, they get treatment inside Israel. And there is a room, I remember, between Jordan, UK, and Israel. It was called MOOC, if you remember this this room. Yes. And in that moment, we know that they are, since this moment, we know that they are tools of America. And I think that that's why the Iraqi groups threaten them, in order that if they make any mistake, they should understand that we are ready to take their territory also.
We've been seeing some joking and some not joking, and we played it on the show of Iraqi analysts talking about taking back Kuwait. What are the chances of that being a success this time? And what are your thoughts on it? I mean, we all know that Kuwait is rightfully Iraq. So,
actually, let me be. We didn't start anything with Kuwait. Kuwait is just like small governorate in front of Iraq. It was a part of Iraq. While I'm talking with you, the Iraq history is cut off, but I will try to use the light. Thanks, America. Thanks, American democracy, because they help us by, we lost the history inside our country. We lost everything. And do you see me, or the internet connection is also cut off?
We see you. We see
Yes,
you.
okay. Yes, okay. I use the light of another phone in order that I look like beautiful, okay? Because there is no electricity. Yes. Why you are joking? Yes. Why are laughing? Let me finish this point. We don't want any problem with any country, but if they try to play with us, we are ready also to play with them. Before the war, in 2 days, Iraqi army go in our territory. They send 2 boats in the river, in the sea, and they say they want to make us just like they want to play with us. And they say we will send missiles and so on because they think that America behind them. And actually, at the time of Saddam Hussein, this country needed 2 hours. But let me say, if there is decision from PMF to occupy this country, we need just 30 minutes, not 2 hours.
That's the truth.
Oh, well, I have one last question and then I'm good and I will let you go get back into the fight. But what is different this time? Everybody says this time feels different. Obviously, for the Iranians, it's very different. The Yemenis are saying the same thing. Palestinians. For you, is in Iraq, what about this time feels different? Do you think that the Americans are going and NATO are going to be gone for good? What are you thinking?
Actually, you see what happened for the KC-135, that it was over Iraq. We have a lot of things that they will surprise America.
Audio. Can't hear you.
Maybe because the electricity is connected. Do you hear me, Christopher?
I hear you. I hear you. Thanks God.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
Maybe, yes. Let me say that we have a lot of surprise for them. And you know that we have good instrument and tools that they will be in their knees soon, inshallah.
Oh, lastly, when are we coming back? When are we going back to Iraq?
When the war is finished, you are welcome, you and
The war
Christopher.
is never
Absolutely.
finished. The war is never finished.
I mean, no, they will finish it because the price of oil, they push them. And also when they lost the E-3 that America, AWACS airplane, America had just 16 and we make them to lose 1. And they lost a lot of MQ-9. They say that we have a problem in LX-3, maybe in the Abrams Navy ship. They say that someone that he shot a lot, or maybe someone that he washed his clothes. That's why our ship is not working near the border of Iran. They don't talk the true things. Thanks God that the satellite image give us what happened. Otherwise, America will not say that they lost E-3 Sentry. They will not say that F-16 get attacked. And I want to thank also the Kuwait people because they hit the 3-5-18 Eagle. Okay, yes, because yes, maybe his IRPC spy and he worked with us. That's why he shut them down. Thanks for special officer. Yes.
Habibi, I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Inshallah.
Inshallah. We promise you by victory. And we're asking all the people around the world, all the free people around the world, that they support us in media, in demonstration, anything that they can do it. It will encourage us to face NATO and inshallah to defeat them.
I'm the #1 PMF propagandist on Twitter. You let them know. That's me.
Yes. We respect you a lot. We respect you a lot.
I love you guys so much. Thank you
love
so much.
Habibi. Take care.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You're fading. I can tell you're exhausted from your long march.
Oh my God. And don't forget, long march on crutches. So
long march on crutches. So even your armpits hurt.
Oh, everything hurts. But listen, we are struggling like our beloved in Iraq and in Iran and everywhere in Lebanon, in Yemen. And the struggle continues. You see, the victories are happening. By the way, can we just break it down? What is going on with this tweeting and truth socialing of him? Like, what are these posts? Like, we are speaking to
today. Let's see.
We're speaking to the right people for a new administration. And I'm like,
oh, right. I don't know who they're talking to. I don't know if they're trying to sow like discord inside of the administration in Iran and say like, oh, we're talking to, because he keeps he's alluded to the fact that he's talking to Galibaf and that he's maybe likes him as a leader, and Galibaf saying like, I ain't trying to talk to you. But so there's a little bit of that. There's also just a little bit of lying and jawboning the market. But I don't think that's working anymore. I think that has stopped working in general. Galibaf was giving stock trading advice yesterday on Twitter, and people followed it and made money.
That was the best. I saw that post. I saw a post about that.
It's actually really bad. People, if you have the time, go to the Caroline Levitt press conference today and just watch like the first 10 or 15 minutes. She talks about Holy Week. They asked her, they said, this is really sick. I wish I uploaded the clip, but they asked her, the Pope says that people that are waging war need to repent, basically. And she went off on this weird rant about how our country is founded on Judeo-Christian values. I guess that means we don't answer to the Pope or the Christian. I don't know what it meant, but guys, go listen to it if you can. She also reiterates that they're talking to somebody. Now, this comes after, here's this clip. It's Ismail, I can't say his last name, Baghdadi. Baghdadi.
مذاکره مستقیمی تا الان با آمریکا نداشتیم. از آخرین دور مذاکراتی تا الان درخواستایی بسیار زیاده خواهانه و غیر واقع بینانه و غیر منطقی بوده. نشستایی که پاکستان با کشورهای همسایه داره، خب چارچوبی است که خودشون تأسیس کردن. ما در این چارچوب مشارکتی نداشتیم. تنگه هرمز مگر تا
Basically, they're not talking to them, and they haven't since the last set of negotiations. So I feel like I'm living in the twilight zone. I've just kind of given up on them having negotiations. But in other good news, Russia broke the blockade on Cuba today. I think people need to continuously talk about that. The war that America is waging on Cuba, that mostly Russia and China have gone, Mexico obviously have gone to the lengths of trying to alleviate some of the pressure on them. But even watch like Trump's recent statements, the press gaggle yesterday, just like Cuba's done. I don't care if they get oil or not at this point. The regime's going to fall. I've done enough. It's really sick what's going on. And the way that they say, oh, Cuba's next. And what they really mean is we're just going to destroy it. And we're going to rule over the ashes. Because if you're not going to do what we say, we're just going to destroy you. So we're just going to bomb you or shut off your electricity. Or maybe they're not bombing Cuba because they're so close to where we live, but they're just completely blockading them. It's akin to a genocide. What they're doing to Cuba is no short of what the Palestinians or what the Israelis blockading Palestine. It's a full-on blockade that other countries need to break.
Cuba, of course, Cuba in its own media, in also its own self-understanding of what's going on. When I went to Cuba for my first time over a decade ago, it was called a genocidal blockade, like un bloqueo genocidio. Like it was like they had banners and like billboards about this. It was genocidal because it targets all Cubans, irregardless. Just the fact that they're Cubans is why they had to suffer. So it's not just the government that they were targeting. They targeted every Cuban with that.
Also, the Israelis are going complete full mask off. They passed their long-awaited execution bill today. They want to gleefully hang Palestinians so they can watch them hang. Now it will be mandatory to execute Palestinians within 90 days of a guilty conviction, no pardons, no appeals, no nothing, and they will hang. This is any Palestinian convicted of terrorism, okay? But they tell me that every Palestinian is a terrorist. So are they just full mask off going to just empty out their prisons and start hanging people to the entertainment of Ben Gvir, who popped a bottle of champagne afterwards
in the Knesset.
These are the people that are running your country, not Israel. I'm talking to the Americans. These are the people running the Likud party and Chabad run your country.
And he was wearing a pin. All these guys were wearing pins of nooses. These people are literally ready for 21st century lynching while dictating to us about anti-racism and anti-Semitism.
Right. They also close. Well, this isn't even hold a candle to the law, but they obviously closed and didn't allow for Palm Sunday services yesterday. And then this piece of shit, Benjamin Netanyahu, everybody reacts to that. And then he says, no, as soon as I heard about it, I fixed it. I rectified it. That's not true. These people, all they do is lie. And I guess that Americans are fine with going down with the ship. And again, I'm going to poo-poo. I guess I'll rain on your parade or I'll rain on your protest or whatever. This No Kings bullshit. Go look it up. Who's running that? It's just left-wing Zionists.
Yeah.
So either go with the Chabad party, the Republicans, or you go with the George Soros party, the Democrats. That's what we're looking at right now. I kept on saying no kings, yes Zionism. Like it was like so ridiculous.
We also had people who had banners that said no war in Iran, support Ukraine.
Yeah.
What?
And then people went there to argue about the war in Iran and about the genocide in Palestine. And in some locations, they were barred from protesting. This is not about the war. This is what these people want to do. They want to scapegoat Donald Trump. The Donald Trump people want to scapegoat Israel. The Democrats want to scapegoat Trump. Nobody is scapegoating people. They are all on the hook for this. I don't want to hear it. They all AOCIA. You gave them weapons too. I don't want to hear it. All of these people are all in the same basket. So please don't give these people a pass. That's probably my only rant for the day.
No, it's true. It's true. And we see it. People still say, for example, I think absolutely Israel deserves to exist and absolutely we're going to have a good relationship with it. And I'm like,
exactly.
This is literally a genocidal state.
Literally.
A nuclear armed genocidal state.
They're in the middle of a world war and their priority is to pass execution laws so they can clear out their prisons.
Yeah. And fill them up with other kids.
Yep.
Because they arrest kids. Lots of kids. Right?
Well, I can tell you're exhausted. So let's get through these super chats. Thank you, Mo, as always. My kid's shirt just okay. Well, I'll DM you after this and I'll fix that. And thank you so much for the 500K. The song. Yeah, great. Thank you. I need to save that. Okay, I'll take a screenshot. Let me screenshot this comment. There we go. Little China everywhere. Just spend a couple days in Iraq. Beautiful people, wonderful food. The food in Iraq is fire. Fire. Don't drink the hot yogurt drinks, though. The yogurt drinks that have been sitting out all day. Your stomach's not equipped for that. Thank you, Haz, and lucky for all of you. I wanted to say, we will be shifting back to Iran on Wednesday. We will have Professor Morandi on. No kings. We're calling for end to war and installing the Shah. I wonder what Shah translates to. No kings, just Shahs and sultans and sheikhs.
Of course.
And princes and like all of it. So yeah. But so guys, we will be back on Wednesday with the one and only Professor Morandi, who you've all been begging for. And I will continue to work on all of the guests will you be back in Moscow on Wednesday?
No, I'll still be here, but I'll be then after that, I'll be back in Moscow. So a few more days in the People's Republic.
I hope you get some sleep. And guys, we'll try to clip that interview and put some subtitles on it for you, or maybe clean up the audio and make it a little bit more listenable. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy your Tuesday, and we will see you all on Wednesday. Oh, wait, I have an outro. We'll play the Iraqi solidarity video. Guys, have a good day.
Take care, everybody. Lots of love.
مسیر بصره جنوب عراق به سمت مرز شلمچه، کاروانی از علما و بزرگان عشایر همراه با کمک‌های مردم عراقی‌ها به نشانه ابراز ارادت و همبستگی با مردم ایران. مردم خرمشهر به استقبالشان آمدند.
تشکر میکنم، خیلی زحمت کشیدن که حمایت کردن و ما یکی هستیم.
الموت لامریکا، الموت لاسرائیل.
زیر پرچم اسلام بر ظلم، بر کفر، بر هر چه ظالم پیروز بشیم.
الحمدلله حوزه مقاومت عراق، ایران، یمن و همچنین لبنان به عنوانی که در خط مقدم مواجهه با استکبار قرار گرفتن امروز ید واحده هستند.
عراقی ها میگویند جمهوری اسلامی ایران همواره در مشکلات و سختی ها از جمله در زمان مبارزه با داعش یار و یاور عراقی ها بوده است و حالا نوبت ماست.
اننا معکم، ما با شما هستیم و سرنوشت و اعتقاد ما با شما یکی و در یک جبهه هستیم و پیروزی نزدیک است به اذن خدا. ان شاء الله پیروزی از آن امت اسلام است.
ما آماده نبرد در کنار جمهوری اسلامی ایران هستیم در هر لحظه‌ای که آیت الله سید مجتبی خامنه‌ای از ما بخواهد.
اتحاد و همبستگی که یادآور رفاقت برادرانه حاج قاسم و ابو مهدی المهندس است، نمادی از اتحاد دو ملت ایران و عراق به یاد ایام سیل خوزستان در سال 98 که عراقی ها با کلی تجهیزات و امکانات و ماشینالات سبک و سنگین به ایران آمدند و در حد توان به مردم سیل زده خوزستان کمک کردند با فرماندهی مشترک حاج قاسم و ابو مهدی المهندس.
خدمت مردم صبور و مقاوم جمهوری اسلامی ایران در زمان داعش خصوصا مردم ایران خیلی زحمت کشیدن، ما وظیفه داریم که کمک کنیم.
اگر دشمن این اشتباه را مرتکب شود و زمینی بخواهد وارد ایران شود، ما با خونمان از ایران دفاع خواهیم کرد.
عراقی ها میگویند این همراهی و کمک های نمادین مردمی نشانه ای از اتحاد خدشه‌ناپذیر مردم ایران و عراق است، اتحاد مقدسی که همچنان پابرجاست.
مردم عراق آمده اند و با زبان عربی میگویند الایران و العراق لا يمكن الفراق، یعنی بین دو ملت ایران و عراق هیچ چیزی باعث جدایی نخواهد شد. مهدی بهرانی پور، خبرگزاری صدا و سیما، خرمشهر.